Where the heck did all this water come from? Well, this sure is exciting. I finally get to try the shower in the basement for the very first time. Sure hope it doesn't leak. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're gonna be fixing a huge water leak in our guest shower, cutting out all the rotten framing that came from that leak, doing a whole bunch of drywall work, polishing these countertops, and giving a fresh coat of paint to give a new vibe to our guest bathroom. Before we get into it though, if you're new here, my name's Kevin and my wife Michelle and I moved across the ocean to beautiful Vancouver Island, where we dropped our life savings on our dream house. It definitely requires a ton of work, but over the years, we're gonna turn it into something truly unique for our plans of early retirement. Back to today's issue though, it's the shower in our guest bathroom. When we first bought this house about 2 years ago, I noticed that there was a little bit of paint peeling on the wall here, but I didn't think much of it because it was pretty dry. A few weeks later, I tested out the shower for the very first time, and after that, there was a huge puddle of water here. So I cut out the drywall here to see what was going on, and yeah, the shower was leaking. Fixing the leak was a little bit more complicated than I was hoping for, so I decided I would throw that on the door and call it a day. But now, 2 years later, I am sick of looking at this hole in the wall, and I think our guests could benefit from having a nice shower and not have to share ours upstairs. So today, we're gonna fix it. Step 1, fix the leak. Basically, I've got two options. I can either A, remove the shower and remodel the whole bathroom. No thanks. Or B, come up with a creative solution to fix the shower where it's at. Which I think that's what I'm gonna go with, because we have renovation budget that's prioritized elsewhere right now, but I would like to fix this now. So, going with option B. Booey! Essentially what the issue is, this drain on here screws it in from the bottom, but over time it's loosened off and now it's not secure there. So there is this gap around it. This is gonna be extremely challenging to fix because the fiberglass shower is about 1 inch away from the concrete foundation. So there's not much room. So what I'm gonna try to do is to put a bunch of caulk around it, and then I'm gonna support the floor that will hopefully push it up and seal it all together.
Oh my god, dude.
Alrighty, it's day 2. Yesterday we finished fixing the leak. We recaulked all around the seal of the drain and then hammered a bunch of wood to support the base of the shower properly. I'm not going to test it yet because I want the caulk to get as much time to dry as possible. So today we're just going to continue on. The next step is to fix the wall. frick? All right, those aren't long enough. Oh, it's not big enough. Shoot. You're joking. You're joking, man. Heck yeah, it is slightly longer the other way. So we're back in business. All right, moment of truth. Hopefully this fits in here. Like a glove. I'll just throw 2 screws in there for now, just to hold it in there. Good job, bud. Sweet, and there we have it. Pretty shoddy right now. It's gonna require a ton of work for it to be flawless, but stage 1 is done. Actually, stage 1 is not done because I had to remove that drywall because it turns out that we have a carpenter ant infestation. Sweet, right? So yeah, that's gonna be put on hold until we get a company in here to take care of that. But I am not going to let that stop me from moving forward. So let's move forward. All right, step 3, polish the counters. What? So you're not really gonna be able to see it on camera very well, but these counters are scratched like crazy. I've done a lot of polishing on my cars in the past, so I figure, why not try and polish the counters? And there we have it, polished countertops. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks way better, and I've always wanted to do that, and now it's done. So that is sweet. Now we can start removing some things and getting ready for paint. Well, it's a new day. The exterminator came and he dealt with our termite problem, so we can put the drywall back in and get to work. All right, the drywall is back in and screwed into place. I'm going to tediously do all of the drywall work over the next couple of days, but I'm gonna put the nice camera away because things are about to get dusty. But here are some phone clips of the process. right, and we're back. I have been hustling for multiple days, doing a bunch of coats of drywall, drywall sanding, drywall sanding, drywall sanding. But now I think it's pretty smooth, and I'm pretty happy with the results. I have masked everything off, dusted, vacuumed, a whole bunch of stuff. And I think that we are ready for paint. I'm gonna start off by painting the guest bathroom here. I decided to go with this green Zen color, and I think it'll look really good with the counters and the wood grains in here. That's what we kind of chose it based off of. And then on the outside, I was originally just gonna paint this one wall here, but then once I removed all of the furniture because of doing this drywall work, I figured I might as well just paint the whole room. So we went with this brownish color, which I think will give a little bit more warmth in the area, because currently the walls are yellow and it doesn't jive too perfectly with the doors and other pieces of the wood and the brick and all that stuff. So hopefully it should look good. It's a little bit dark, so we're a little bit nervous, but the color is great. But anyways, we'll start painting the bathroom with Zen. All right, the painting is done. Next up on the list is finalize. And I've already done that. And just like that, the basement is all back together. What started off with a leak in our guest shower turned into a whole bunch of work, and we learned a lot. We fixed the shower, supported the floor, fixed the wall, did a bunch of drywall work, recaulked the sink and the shower shell, masked everything, painted everything, got some new lights for the bathroom, did a whole bunch of organizing and making things look pretty, and it's looking great. That being said though, this is just a very small part of our house and property, so hit that subscribe button and follow along on our journey as we tackle every square inch of this place. There's a lot more to show. Thank you so much for watching. Throw down in the comments what was your favorite part about this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace! Oh, what the fricking hell? Ow.